So we're just a short time before we hit the holidays. And instead of doing the interview with a great personality, I thought I would hook a left turn and use this opportunity to nudge you guys to start an awareness training practice. Or if you have had a meditation practice before and you dropped it, to pick it up again. Or if you're in the middle of a meditation practice, to intensify and deepen it. Because we are going into a holiday season where you're not going to be under the same pressures and stresses that you're normally afflicted with. You're going to have more time to sort of chill, to calm down, to develop new habits, because you're not going to be stuck in some of the old habits that are generated by your normal routine of having to go to work or school or whatever other pattern of behavior that might be your daily reality. So it's a great opening to start something new, or to take a practice you're already in the midst of and raise it to a higher level. So if you're listening to me now, it's probably safe to assume that you already have some kind of familiarity with the benefits and insights and wisdom that you can gain from awareness training, concentration training, meditation. A first step is to create conditions so that a meditative mindfulness practice can take root in your life. So you just need to make a slight adjustment in your lifestyle and in your mental framework. Look at meditative mindfulness practice as something that's both beneficial and enjoyable. So just like you take care of your physical hygiene and well-being by taking regular showers, brushing your teeth, or exercising, consider mental training and your psychological hygiene to be on the same level of importance. When you consider what your priorities are, high on your list is devoting your 5 to 25 minutes a day to practice. Because meditation is not something you do just because it's good for you. It can also bring you real contentment, and it can help to bring you the many pleasures of peace. And we all know how sweet and essential peace can be. A while back, I was listening to Kanye West's Ultra Light Beam, where he says, "Deliver us serenity, deliver us peace." And when I heard that, I just wanted to tell Kanye, peace doesn't get delivered to you like pizza. Peace is something that you nurture within you. Peace is a gift that you give to yourself. Another important thing for you to know is that music has already tuned your headspace for mindfulness. You've already developed certain sensibilities and skills and habits from music that you can access in these other practices. There are so many bridges that connect music with meditation and mindfulness. There's concentration, there's dedication, patience, and perseverance, the virtues of practice, the harmony of mind, feeling, and body that you get in music. The same thing transfers to a meditation or a state of mindfulness. The ability to listen deeply, transcending your own self, which you do with music because you're connecting to something bigger than yourself. And lastly, and very beautifully, the splendor of silence. Now, we get into all these connections in the podcast, but it's good to know that you already have a solid foundation from music that you could build upon for a calmer, transformative state of awareness. So I just want to talk about one feature which is common to both music and meditation. Music making and listening is all about concentration. Your mental and physical energies, when you're engaged with music, are all focused in one direction. So as opposed to your normal state of mind, which is a state of constant distraction and fragmented attention, and by the way, they say a distracted mind is an unhappy mind. Here in music, your awareness is undistracted, unfragmented. So music makes us whole. In meditation, we're also concentrating all our mental and physical energies in one direction. Whatever the object of focus is, it could be your breath, could be bodily sensations, could be sounds, whatever it is, you're concentrating your attention in one direction in a wholesome manner. The difference is that in meditation, your concentration is totally free, spontaneous, unfettered by the agenda of a composer or a rock band or whoever is making the music. You're concentrating in meditation just as you do in music, but your concentration can be on the present moment, which unfolds randomly as life does, rather than in an artificially organized manner. So in meditation, we can concentrate all our attention on whatever comes across our field of consciousness. So we take that ability to maintain attentiveness upon the one point in concentration to all points in mindfulness. Now, concentration is just only one aspect of music that you can build upon for mindfulness and meditation practices. You can just get encouragement from knowing that you're already most of the way there because of music. Okay, now to answer a few simple, typical questions. How long should I meditate for? Well, now we're talking about the holiday season where you're presumably on vacation or you have less of a workload. So we're going to get ambitious and we're going to say try to have a minimum of 10 minutes, maybe twice a day if you can, and maybe go for 20 minutes if you can. Again, people will tell you that just 1 minute of meditation is an atomic moment, especially if it's a moment of mindfulness. And that means that that tiny little moment, just like a tiny little atom, can be filled with very powerful energy. Now, it's always good also to set a timer. So before you sit down or before you actually start to meditate, set a timer for how long you want to sit and meditate. Another important thing to remember is that there is no good or bad meditation sit. It's whatever you're doing is fine. That's the way it's supposed to be. As long as you've devoted some time and space to sit with the intention of meditating, you've already won a victory. So your mind will get distracted. You're trying to concentrate, you're focusing your attention on one thing or the other. You're going to get distracted. That's just the way we're built. The main thing is to know that it's okay that you got distracted, that when you realize that your attention has wandered, that realization in itself is an important building block in your practice. So during meditation, when you wake up to the fact that you've been lost in this train of thought, you just go back to the focus of your attention and begin again. So now it would be a good time to go into a guided meditation. But before we do that, I just want to give you a heads up that we will be back in the second week of January 2020 with some incandescent, profoundly illuminating, and fun guests from the many worlds of music and mindfulness, which I'm really looking forward for you to hear. So until then, let's meditate together. So let's begin by getting into a comfortable posture where we're not too tense. We are alert and aware, and at the same time, we're relaxed. And now we're just going to breathe, bringing our attention to our breathing. Just naturally. And notice that your body is moving in rhythm with your soft and gentle breathing. It feels good to breathe. And we're grateful that we can breathe. It's a miracle. And as you breathe, listen. When my voice stops, listen to the sounds in the room where you're sitting and sounds beyond the room. And as you listen to sound, you still hear the steady rhythm of your breathing. And as you notice that you're just listening and breathing, you're settling down. Your body is settling down. Your mind is settling down. Now, as we focus on listening, try and find the sound that's furthest away from you. And listen. Now picture your mind as big, open space. And picture, where is that sound in space? Locate that sound and try to picture it in the space of your mind. As you continue to listen, notice how sounds will make an appearance in the space of your awareness and then fade away. It's as if you can see the sounds. And now let's bring our attention back to the breath. And we're going to count on the inhalation. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause, listen. And then on the exhalation, again. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 2, 2, 3, 4. On the inhalation, hold, listen. And then on the exhalation, again. 2, 2, 3, 4. Count till 10. And then begin again. If you lose focus, just begin again. Whatever your rhythm, whatever your tempo, that's the perfect tempo at that moment. Let's count. And now, in the last few minutes of our meditation, let's enjoy the pleasures of peace. As we inhale, we silently say, calm, relaxed. And as we exhale, peaceful now. Inhale, calm, relaxed. Exhale, peaceful now. Now we'll slowly come out of the meditation. And remember that every time we practice, we take another step towards giving ourselves the gift of peace and increased health and happiness.